Space Marine 2 reveals free content coming in December. Developer Saber Interactive and publisher Focus Entertainment have detailed the first year of post-launch updates and new content for Space Marine 2. First weeks after release. The launch of Space Marine 2 is only the start of our journey together with the Season 1. In the first weeks after launch, we'll focus on collecting your feedback across all community channels to bring some quick adjustments and improvements through quick patches. Then we will start our Season 2. Season 2. Season 2 content will be released between October and the end of the year. Amongst the free content, you can expect a new operations map, a new enemy, a harder difficulty level, a new weapon, and various other improvements. Season Pass owners will be able to unlock new cosmetics based on the Dark Angels chapter, color schemes, heraldry, a weapon skin, and a champion skin, a unique full armor set for the Bulwark class. And after? Much more content will be added throughout 2025. New operations, PvP maps, game modes like Horde mode, and more will all expand on the content of Space Marine 2 for free. On top of that, more cosmetic items based on iconic chapters will be added to customize your characters. New content is going to be released via what seems to be a fairly loose seasonal model, but most importantly, you won't have to pay for any of the gameplay features, such as new missions, modes, and weapons. These are free to all players. The only premium items are the cosmetic packs that make up the Season Pass, which are purely for Space Marine 2 customization, and there are no battle passes or similar premium reward packs. Space Marine 2 has a ton of DLC and additional content coming. First and foremost, it'll receive regular seasonal updates every few months, with 2 seasons thus far planned for 2025. Some of the changes announced for Season 2 have already been released in Update 4.0, and although its changes to Space Marine 2's difficulty were controversial, it's safe to say the steady stream of new content has already begun. Future seasonal content will be available to all who have purchased the game at no additional fee. Space Marine 2 to receive new free Dark Angels chapter pack in December, enhancing customization and its multiplayer mode. Highly anticipated Dark Angels chapter, Zenginger Enlightened Enemy, and Obelisk map set onto Miriam arriving in December. Dark Angels have been rumored to make their way into Space Marine 2 since the game was released. In the lore of Warhammer 40,000, the Dark Angels were the first of the Emperor's Space Marine legions and are considered among the most powerful of the various Marine chapters. This specific chapter of Space Marine is recognized by its distinct army shade of green as well as off-white robes. Saber Interactive also confirmed that the team is working on tweaking blocking weapons, which some players have claimed feel unsatisfying to use and play with. Besides that, Space Marine 2 also has some paid DLC planned for Season Pass buyers. This DLC is mostly cosmetic, however, and much of the playable new content will be coming to the game for free. Each one focuses on a particular Space Marine chapter, including weapons and armor bearing their emblems and colors. The next year or so of Space Marine 2 is broken up into 3 seasons. Although it hasn't been officially announced, Season 2 has already technically begun, as 2 of its promised updates, Lethal Difficulty and a new enemy, the Bio-Titan, have already been added to the game. Season 2 is expected to run through the end of 2024, introducing its final free update, the Neophokite pistol weapon, by December. Season Pass buyers are also expected to get the Dark Angels cosmetic DLC, focusing on that chapter of the Space Marines, before the end of the year.